Nigerian public didn't see a point to Harry and Meghan's trip. In the bustling streets of Lagos, Nigeria, the arrival of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, was met with a resounding sense of indifference. As the royal couple embarked on their highly anticipated tour of the African continent in 2019, the Nigerian public seemed largely unimpressed, questioning the relevance and purpose of their visit. The trip, which was part of a larger royal tour that also included stops in South Africa, Botswana, and Angola, was touted as a way for the Duke and Duchess to shine a spotlight on the challenges faced by the people of Africa. However, many Nigerians felt that the royal couple's presence did little to address the real issues affecting their country. But before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. "We have so many problems here," said Amaka Okafor, a university student in Lagos. "Poverty, corruption, lack of infrastructure. These are the things that really matter to us. What difference can a royal visit make?" Indeed, the Nigerian public's disinterest in the royal couple's tour was palpable. Crowds that had gathered to catch a glimpse of the Duke and Duchess were noticeably smaller than expected, and the media coverage was muted compared to the fanfare that often accompanies royal visits. One of the key reasons for this indifference was the perception that the royal family, with its vast wealth and privilege, was out of touch with the daily struggles of the Nigerian people. Many felt that the resources spent on the tour could have been better allocated to addressing pressing social and economic issues within the country. Harry and Meghan come from a world of luxury and privilege that most Nigerians can scarcely imagine, said Chidinwagu, a local businessman. "How can they truly understand the challenges we face?" It's just another example of the disconnect between the royal family and the realities of life in the developing world. Moreover, the Nigerian public was critical of the perceived optics of the royal visit. Some felt that the Duke and Duchess were more interested in promoting their own image and personal brand than in genuinely addressing the needs of the Nigerian people. "It all feels very staged and artificial," said Aminat Bello, a local journalist. "They come in, make a few token gestures, and then leave, with the whole thing feeling more like a publicity stunt than a meaningful engagement with our country." Despite these criticisms, the Duke and Duchess did make some efforts to connect with the local community during their visit. They visited a primary school in the town of Asokoro, where they interacted with students and highlighted the importance of education. They also attended a reception at the British High Commissioner's residence, where they engaged with Nigerian leaders and dignitaries. However, these efforts were largely overshadowed by the perception that the royal couple was more interested in showcasing their own charitable work than in truly understanding and addressing the needs of the Nigerian people. They talked a lot about their own initiatives and projects, but they didn't really listen to what we had to say, said Adora Okafor, a local community organizer. "It felt more like a one-way conversation than a genuine exchange of ideas and perspectives." As the Duke and Duchess departed Nigeria, the Nigerian public was left with a sense of ambivalence. While they appreciated the royal family's efforts to engage with the country, they felt that the visit had done little to address the pressing issues facing the Nigerian people. At the end of the day, what did this visit really accomplish? Asked Amaka Okafor, the university student. "We're still struggling with the same problems we've always had, and the royal family is still living in their own bubble of wealth and privilege. It's a disconnect that's hard to bridge, no matter how many photo ops they stage." In the aftermath of the royal visit, the Nigerian public's indifference towards the Duke and Duchess of Sussex has persisted. As the world continues to grapple with the ongoing challenges facing developing nations, the Nigerian people remain focused on the real issues that matter to them, with little interest in the pomp and circumstance of the royal family.